Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions, first try of this Kiss Salon Dip Professional Dipping System. Looks like this. This retails for $11.94 at Walmart, $11.93, and we're going to try it out. So here's what the kit looks like, and I'm going to break down everything and show you what comes in it. Then we're going to get into it. I'm going to read through the instructions and take off this nail polish, clip my nails, and we're going to try this out to see how it works. Okay, so here is a closer look at the kit itself. I have clipped my nails, and all I'm going to do is set this aside. We're going to take everything out. Here is the activator, the bowl, the powder, which I'll open and show. Kind of hard to open, that's alright. Here is what the powder looks like. So we've got that. The brush on gel. Both of the tips here. Then the orange stick. The tips, which I'm going to use the white. I'm going to go ahead and, after this clip, measure and clip these the way that I want them, so you guys won't see that process. But it also comes with a file and the instructions that we need to read. Oh, forgot the sponge and a sponge. So I'm going to go ahead and read these instructions. Hopefully they're self-explanatory. And I'm also going to measure and go ahead and apply the nails. So wish me luck. So I've got the instructions right here. I've been reading them. I pushed back my cuticles with this. I'm going to try to just stick and use what is all in this kit. I'm trying not to use anything extra. So I did push my cuticles back with this, and only thing extra I'm adding is a pair of nail clippers, because I feel like everybody has nail clippers. So I'm going to do that to cut these down to size. But what I'm going to do right now is just go through and kind of pick what ones go good for my fingers. So this one looks like it fits pretty good on my tip, so I'm just going to set it aside, and I'll also measure this side as well. Okay, so I have moved on to the next step. As you can tell, it is adding the nails. I'm definitely keeping them this long. Kidding, I'm not. But I'm going to show you how I applied it, and then we'll keep going. So all I did was I took whatever one I wanted, and you see the little divot that's right there? I put the gel in the little well, and then I placed it onto the nail. So we're going to do that with this one, and then I'm probably going to do these two nails on the other hand, and I'll do this all the way through. But all you have to do is just apply some gel and apply your tip. And I just hold this for a few seconds because I don't want it to fall off. So I just hold it. Okay, now that I've got all of the nails done, what I'm going to do is take the clippers and clip them, and then file them to the desired length, and then I will come back. Alright, so I have clipped all my nails and got them the length that I want. Now I like short nails, so that's just my preference, so that's what I did. And now we're going to take our little dip tray, and we're going to add some of this powder in it. And it says to use this when you put some powder in it. I don't know how much we're gonna need, but we will. That looks probably good. And set it down. Now we're going to take the sponge and go over each nail to make sure there is no dust on any of them. So we're just going to take them across all of the nails. Now on the tip section of the instructions, it says on here you can cover the seam for a better hold and to have a better nail curve. It says if you add an extra step before step 5, which is what we're pretty much on, gel, it says apply gel up to midway of the nail and to dip it in the powder. So we're probably going to go from free edge to about right here, and well, free edge to about right here, and we're going to dip it in the powder. So we're going to do that, holding the nail, and it said to apply a little bit extra over the seam. So that's what we're going to do. Careful not to get it on the skin. Okay. And dip. Bruff. Tap off the extra. And then that's whenever you go back in with your sponge. And you take any of the excess away. That doesn't look good. So and we're going to do that to all the nails. So now that I have done the halfway down, I'm going to take the sponge that was included. I think that was my mistake. I didn't do that first. And I'm just going to go through, yeah, that was my mistake. I'm going to go through and brush them all off. And then we're going to start with the full instructions, just because I wanted mine to have like a more natural look to them. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in frame, but I wanted them to have a more natural look. So they look good so far. We just gotta go all the way back through, and we've got to cover the whole nail. So I'll show you just a few live lively here. So the gel, and then I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to be very careful around the cuticle area. And once you do this step, you want to make sure that you wipe off the tip, this part, before you put it in the container. Cover the nail fully, tap off, and there you go. So here's what we're gonna do on all of the nails. I'll try to include a speedy up of me doing the rest of these. Okay, I have done all of them the first time. Now I'm going to go back through and wipe away the extra. So this sponge is kind of handy to remove the extra. And I'm going to go back through and do a second coat off camera. So you're just going to do the exact same thing, but you want to make sure you wipe your brush tip off every single time. So this is all I'm doing. Just getting all the powder. One more coat of each. Alright. I'll see you after all these are done. Okay, so I've done my last coat and I have wore this sponge out. It is like not good. And this part is kind of stuck. Well, never mind. But what I'm going to do now is pour this powder back into the container, because I'm sure we can use this again. And I'm going to put the lid back on it. Now, the last steps that we're going to take is going to be applying our activator filing your nails if they need to be filed after, which mine don't. I think mine will actually be pretty smooth. And then applying a second coat of activator, and then after that dries, applying an even layer of this, and then you're done. So I'm going to go through and with a light hand do the activator, because you can make divots in your polish, so you don't want to do that, or not in your polish but in your acrylic powder. So what we're going to do, take this with a light hand. You just want to go through all, wiping in between, very important. Okay, now that you've got the activator on all the nails, you're just going to go through, make sure this is smooth. That's what I'm going to do. You can also file over the top if you need to. I don't need to file over the top. I just need to make sure there's no extra dip powder, like right there. You just kind of want to make sure you're good in that regard. Okay, so you've got that part done. That was super quick. You're going to go back in with another coat of the activator. And I'll move this towel because that's what I was using to wipe with. I'll move it out of frame. And just go back through. Lightly. Okay, put the lid on that, and now we're gonna do, after it kind of sets, which it has, we're gonna take this and do a coat of this, making sure that it's even. Okay, this is how they turned out. They look really good, and honestly, for $12 making at least one set of acrylic nails, I think they look good. Now we'll see how long they last. If you want me to do an updated video, just let me know, but I think they look pretty good. This system was pretty easy to do. The only thing I will say about it is it is very time consuming. It took me probably about, what do you say, an hour and a half to? Probably about an hour and a half to do, but I wanted to make sure I done it good. So here is what they look like, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Comment down below if you've tried this, or if you want me to try another nail system. And like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay cool and be you.